Welcome back, everyone. This is Thomas Triple T Ty with another new bullish crypto analysis. When you find value in this at any time in this video, feel free to smash the like, ring my bell, hit subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comment section. Let's dig in and take a look at the market. The US job market came in pretty strong today. It's February jobs report came in pretty strong at 678,000, and unemployment edged lower. So that's very bullish news for the economy, the US economy. At the same time, some people could view this as, yeah, the Fed could take a look at that. Oh, the economy is strong and they're going to be hawkish, meaning they're going to raise rates higher. That could happen. I think with the what's happening in Ukraine, with the Russian invasion of Ukraine, and the potential domino effect of sanctions ricocheting back to our the U.S. economy and other countries, I think they're gonna be a little bit more dovish and balance that instead of being extremely hawkish. They're gonna raise rates, that's no doubt, but they're gonna have to balance everything. So, with that in mind, let's move forward. The stock market is blood red and like predominantly blood red. And this was anticipated from my tweets and my comments from yesterday. You can see Google's down 2.67, Apple's down 2.20, Microsoft down 2.07, Amazon's down 2.23. Almost the entire technology sector is down. The communications services, that's red. A few greens sector. We have energy, it's green. That's not a surprise. We got railroads, that's green. That's not a surprise either. Utilities, green. But yeah, otherwise, pretty red. The crypto market is blood red. Bitcoin's at 40.7K. Its dominance dropped down back to 42.88. Ethereum's dropped to 2.7 roughly K, and its dominance dropped to 17.73 from the 18%. We got a couple greens here. We got AVAX, and the other ones are what is that called? The stable coins. Chili's is up. Luna's down, but it's still like close to 50% up from where it was. It was down at 43 at one point. So if this Luna drops down, you might want to layer in on it. Awesome coin there. Let's dive into the TradingView chart here. Want to go through some items on the right hand corner here. You can see the SPX. This is S&P 500, Nasdaq. You can see the Dow, they're all down. You can see Dixie is up, and we'll cover some of this on the chart over here. I want to cover U.S. oil is above 110. That's gonna continue to hurt inflation there. Gold is up 1.32%. Silver is up 1.41. This shows a risk-off environment. You can see Euro versus US. That's down. You get the pound versus US. That's also down. But US versus Japan, the yen, that's down. So US dollar is strong against Euro and the pound, but it's weak against the yen. So let's take a look at over here. Again, U.S. market in the on the far left, European market and stocks 600 is there in the middle. Australian and Asian markets on the right column here. So what do you have? Bitcoin has been dropping since yesterday's market opening, and the QQQ from the Nasdaq, it's down at market opening here. It tanked it pretty much tanked since yesterday's market opening and continue to tank. The S&P 500, that's also down, continued the trend from yesterday. So negative correlation between these two to Bitcoin is holding. The Dow is trending down from yesterday, and it's slightly down, but not as much as the other two. So all three are down. Dixie, we already saw over here that it is up. You can see though, it's been up since pretty much like this is a trend up overall right here for up roughly about 3 days, but significantly in the last 2 days. It went up as high as 98. Let me move my mouse here. 98.7, 98.80. That was its high right before the market opened. That's pretty high for recent times here. And then it went down, but overall it's significantly up. So very much risk off. You can see the U.S. 10-year Treasuries yield is tanking. It's tanking because more people are buying it. So the yield, think of it as the interest rate. So the yield drops because there's higher demand for it. So very much risk-off environment. And that's not a surprise. So negative correlation with Bitcoin and Dixie is in play. So yeah, I mentioned this a couple of days ago when Bitcoin was decoupling. I said it's going to return, and it is returning. Let's go over to your European market, UK 100. It's also dropping. It's pretty much been dropping for the almost last 2 days here. It matches Bitcoin's movement pretty well. So that positive correlation is still there between Bitcoin and the UK 100. The DAX over in Germany continues to drop for, well, if you take an average, probably like last 4 days. The CAC from France, pretty much same thing as the DAX, dropping for the last 4 days. SP, this is the stocks 600, continue to drop in the last 4 days as well. Let's go over to Australia. Australia, these markets, Australian Asian markets are not open right now, but you can see in the last session, they pretty much open and then drop and then recover a little bit. So if you look at the trend, overall down. The Nikkei, overall down. The KOSPI in South Korea, that's pretty much downward trend there. And the Hang Seng over in Hong Kong, also down. So overall, the markets around the world are risk off and trending down. So very bearish. And positive correlation with NASDAQ and S&P 500 is holding with Bitcoin, and negative correlation with the Dixie is holding for Bitcoin. So things are back to how they normally are, except for the bearish market. We want the market to go up. Let's see what else we got. I don't think we have anything else. I hope that helped you make informed decisions about where you want to go. I appreciate your time. Feel free to smash the like, ring my bell, hit subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments section. Appreciate your time. I'll see you in the next video later today. Peace.